Hello students, welcome to part 2 of body movements. Today we are going to study about joints. What are joints? Joints are the points where two parts of the skeleton are fitted together to make movement possible. Due to the joints, we can move our body parts like arms, hands, legs and feet. Types of joints. There are basically two types of joints, movable joints and immovable joints. Movable joints are those which allow various types of movements like hinge joints, ball and socket joint and pivot joint. Immovable joints are those which do not allow any kind of movements and they are also called fixed joints. Let's study about the types of movable joints. The first one is ball and socket joint. As you can see in the picture, one of the bones have a ball end and another one has a socket to which one end of the bone gets fitted into. Ball and socket joint are those where the rounded end of one bone fits into the cavity of the other bone. It brings movement in all directions. It is seen in the hips and the shoulders of the human body. Next comes pivot joint. Pivot joint is where a cylindrical bone rotates in a ring type bone. It exists between the skull and the neck and also in the forearm near the elbow. It allows to bend the head forward and backward. This means the pivot joint allows only backward and forward movement. It also allows the head to be turned left and right. The last movable joint is the hinge joint. Hinge joints bring about movement in only back and forth directions. The jaws, the knees, knuckles and elbows have hinge joints. They are just like the hinges found in the doors, which show movements just like the movement in our knees, in our elbows, etc. Next type of joints is immovable joints or the fixed joints. Fixed joints are immovable joints because the bones are joined together very tightly so that they cannot move at all. They provide strength and support to the body. That is their main function. Such joints are found in the skull, between the skull and the upper jaw, and also between the hip bone and the backbone. Thank you, students.